Are you spending money on marketing and not seeing the results that you want to see, not seeing the influx of business that you're hoping to see? My name is Christian with Mills Knows Bills, and we're going to talk about that today. Did you know that an estimated 26% of businesses actually waste money on marketing because it's ineffective? It's not useful. That's 26% of their marketing budget. That's a lot of money for some people. And a big part of that is tracking the return on investment. How do you even know if the marketing campaign that you're employing is actually helpful? But what if you could cut through the noise? What if you could stop wasting money? What if you could start generating results that you're actually after? Most people think spending more money on marketing will solve their problems. And sometimes that's true. Not always. Throwing money at the problem can be the solution, but often isn't. Just because you throw more money at something doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to see the results or that the strategy is actually going to make a difference. If you're frustrated by a low return on investment, if you're overwhelmed by the data, if you're questioning whether the efforts are even worth it, trust me, you're not alone. Every business owner goes through this. I am terrified, personally, of marketing. The idea of building a marketing campaign or brand or ad and then not having it to be successful terrifies me. Every business owner is going to go through this. There is a way to be successful. 3 tips that I'm going to suggest on this one. First one, you need to set clear goals. If you are starting a campaign for whatever it is, and you don't have clear goals in mind, if you don't have a clear outcome of what you're hoping to happen, then how do you even begin to judge success? If you're going to start trying to build brand awareness, then that is different than if you're trying to build lead generation. If I just want to get my name out there, if I just want to get people talking about my business, that is different than asking for leads to come through the door. Lead generation and networking aren't always the same thing. Or do you just want to increase the conversion rate, in which case you are of those leads? Maybe you already have sufficient leads and you're not getting sufficient conversion rates. Whatever it is, you need to define clear goals so that you can actually track if your campaign is working. Next, make sure you're tracking the right metrics. If your result is brand awareness and conversation in and around your brand, then tracking how many leads are coming into the door, not helpful. If the brand awareness and conversation is important to you, then you need to be online tracking how often your name is coming up. You need to be on the social media platforms. You need to be looking at the analytics that show where you're successful and where you aren't. Maybe Instagram is good, maybe TikTok's not. Maybe Facebook is blowing up for you, but that other platform I'm unaware of is not doing so well. Maybe you should get off Tinder. Or maybe you should get on Tinder. I don't know. But you need to be tracking the metric that is important to you, the correct metric for the campaign, because they're all different. Finally, you need to test and continuously optimize your campaign strategies and your desired results. You need to treat every campaign like learning the strategy. Use A to B testing to find what's working and what resonates with your audience, and then double down on what's working and cut what isn't. If you start a campaign, for example, I like to be funny. I like to be clever and witty. I like to joke around. Some of these longer platforms where I'm trying to give you solid educational information without joking around a little bit, it bores me. I don't like it. It stresses me out, and I find when I start stressing out, it comes across in a way that doesn't resonate with my audience. I actually enjoy teaching. I enjoy giving the information, but if I do it too serious, that it doesn't come across as genuine or authentic. I need to joke around. I need to be a little goofy sometimes, right? And that's reflected in my social media results. My little Instagram videos where I typically am just like, hey, here's this little goofy thing with Mills Knows Bills, give us a call, right? Those are some of my most successful videos, right? I'm not saying any of my videos are really successful, but those have been some of the most commented on or most viewed. And it's because I'm genuine. That's the same thing that's here. You need to be doing and tracking what works for you and for your business and for this particular campaign that you're running. Because if it's not working, you need to trim the fat. But in our next video, we're going to start talking about fixing your marketing ROI. No, that's not true. We're already talking about that. Fixing your marketing ROI is a game changer, but how much of your revenue is reinvested back into your business is also crucial. That's what we're going to talk about next time. In the next video, somebody, I doubt it'll be me, maybe it will be me, it's going to show you exactly how to find the perfect balance between growth and profit. So stay tuned.